The Museum of the Bible opened in Washington, D.C. a few weeks ago. It's both massive in size and massively expensive, costing $500 million to create. But what makes it controversial is where that money came from. Chip Reed went behind the scenes and spoke with the family behind the money.
You're going to have a lot of sore necks in this place.
At 140 feet long and 40 feet high, this digital ceiling makes for a spectacular entrance. But first, visitors will pass through these 16-ton, 37-foot tall bronze doors with text from the book of Genesis. With 8 levels of 22-foot high ceilings, the museum is the equivalent of a 17-story building. Some 51,000 donors contributed to the construction of the museum, but the largest and most controversial donor is Hobby Lobby, the arts and crafts chain founded by the conservative Christian Green family.
This is not the Steve Green Museum of the Bible.
It's not.
Steve Green is the president of Hobby Lobby, which has amassed over 40,000 ancient biblical artifacts, one of the largest private biblical collections in the world. About 1,000 of them, from Dead Sea Scrolls to Bibles over 1,000 years old, will be on display here. Green insists that the museum does not approach the Bible from a particular viewpoint.
The U.S. Capitol is over your shoulder. Some people have said the goal here is to knock down that wall between church and state. Anything to that?
Well, no, because I think there is a separate role for the church and the state, and it's not the state's role to espouse a faith.
You have said that Americans are as ignorant of the Bible now as they have ever been.
I believe that they are. And I think primarily because we don't teach it in our schools as we once did.
The museum invites you to walk through the history of the Bible. The olive trees in this village of Nazareth are modeled after the biblical Garden of Gethsemane. Kerry Summers is the museum's president.
You believe the Bible is good for the world?
Yeah, I do. It's the good and the bad, the ugly. And then you make up your own mind.
Chip Reed, CBS News, Washington.